Good day friends, welcome to my lecture series in power electronics. Let us see how resistors are connected in series in this particular session. In this case, we see that the resistors are connected in series. R1, R2 and so on up to Rn are connected in series. They are said to be connected in series because one end of R1 is connected to one end of R2. The next end of R2 is connected to some other resistor. There is just one connection between R1 and R2. There are certain conditions using which we can say that the resistors are connected in series or not. The conditions are that only one end of each resistor is connected to one end of the other resistor, and there should not be any branching here. You can see here the resistors R1, a 10 ohms and a 20 ohms resistor are connected in series, and this 20 ohm and 30 ohm resistors are connected in series. They are called as a series connection because at the junction there is no branching at all. And in a series connection, the current flow will be the same throughout. Say for example, a 5 ampere current is flowing through this resistor of 10 ohms. Same 5 ampere will flow through the resistor of this 20 ohms. 5 ampere will flow through the resistor of 30 ohms. So the voltage, though it is different, the current in a series connection will remain the same. The voltage will be different across each resistor based on the value of the resistor. Suppose the resistor value is lesser, that will be lesser voltage drop. If the resistor value is more, that will be more voltage drop. In this particular case, the voltage drop across the 10 ohm resistor will be lesser compared to the voltage drop across the 30 ohm resistor. Let us see how the resistors are connected in this picture. Here we see that there are a number of resistors connected. We say that this 10 ohm resistor and the 2 ohm resistors are connected in series because there is a junction which is formed between these two resistors contain no branching. Whereas we cannot say that this 4 ohms and 10 ohms are connected in series because at the junction there are different connections going. So here again this 2 ohms and 8 ohms are not connected in series. This 8 ohms and 4 ohms are not connected in series because at every junction we see that there is branching. So two resistors are said to be connected in series only if only one end of each resistor is connected to the other end of second resistor. If we have a number of resistors, say R1, R2, R3, R4 and so on, connected in series, to find the equivalent resistance value, the formula used is R equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2 and so on up to Rn. So the equivalent value is the sum of the value of the resistors. The voltage drop across each resistor is given by the product of the current and that particular value of resistance. For example, the voltage drop across R1 will be the current I into R1. The voltage drop across R2 will be the current I into R2. The voltage drop across R3 will be I into R3 and so on. So the voltage drop across each resistor is the product of the current and that particular value of resistance. The power consumed by each resistor is given by I square R, the current square into the value of that particular resistor, or the voltage drop across the resistor squared divided by the value of R. Let us understand as to how to calculate the equivalent resistance of the resistors when they are connected in series, the current in the circuit and the voltage across each resistor using this simple circuit. Here we see two resistors 4 ohms and 6 ohms connected in series and a voltage of 24 volt is applied. So now first point is to calculate the equivalent resistance in the circuit. So when resistors are connected in series, the equivalent resistance is the sum of the values of the two resistors. So here we see 4 ohms and 6 ohms connected in series. Equivalent resistance will be 4 plus 6, that is 10 ohms. And now let us know what is the current flowing through the circuit. The current flowing through the circuit I is given by V by R as per the Ohm's law. The voltage here is 24 volts. The equivalent resistance is 10. So the current in the circuit is V by R, which is 24 by 10, which is 2.4 ampere. Now we know the equivalent resistance as 10 ohms. The current in the circuit is 2.4 amperes. To know the voltage drop across each resistor, the voltage drop across the resistor 4 ohms is calculated using the formula I into R1, where the current is 2.4 ampere, value of the resistor is 4. So the voltage drop across the resistor of value 4 ohms is 9.6 volts, and the voltage drop across the resistor of value 6 ohms is 2.4 into 6, which is 14.4 ohms. So if we add these two, we get the value of 24 volts. The entire voltage is dropped across these two resistors, which are connected in series, in the proportion of their value of the resistors. Here we can understand that a resistor with a lesser resistance value has a lesser voltage drop across it. That is 4 ohms resistor has only 9.6 volts dropping across it, and the 6 ohms resistor, which is higher than 4 ohms, is dropping a voltage of 14.4 volts across it. Thank you. Up next is resistors in parallel.